in Isinje. So I'm your neighbor in Uganda, Robert believes in living a life of accepting others for who they are. Because of the journey we have had with Robert, even my wife knows that if there's someone who I really miss in my life always, it is Robert. When I'm talking about Robert, my wife says, "You are missing your friend." And we are always talking. People even wonder what we talk about, but we are always having something to talk about. So he came and hid here in Barara. He told me of how the primaries went. I'll later offer some tips to our friends in the NRM, because the party was not formed for NRM members. The party was formed for Uganda, unless you want to form your own country. But if really this party is to serve Uganda, then you should also listen to pieces of advice from people who love this country. Our personal friendship is so deep that we have become brothers. We meet for any reason and even for no reason. One time we were celebrating the day when Rene, his firstborn son, was given a license to start using a pen. He graduated from using a pencil to using a pen. Now that tells you the kind of reasons for which we celebrate. So there was a little certificate from Rene's school, and it was titled Pen License. Because of that kind of school. So we went and had a very good lunch in the name of Rene. Rene was absent, of course, but we celebrated it. Even in our personal lives, Robert and I believe in being real with our lives, and we love to be happy. We are not afraid to choose what we prefer. We both dropped out of our first colleges, but we enrolled again, and we are happy, both of us. So we are not permanent dropouts. I hope this encourages all of you who are so unhappy and you are pretending. You move with a wife you don't talk to at home, but you sit next to in church. Me and Robert, we believe in being real. In case I'm talking to you, think about it. That's it. We are so close that I remember when he went for his first marriage, the Kuhingira, his father-in-law did not like people like Mao because of politics. You know, in my younger days, you didn't want to enter the political ring with me. You would get a knockout. Yes, you know the Mao of 1996, 97, 98, how many people we censored. So, our then father-in-law told Robert, cross my name. He said, Mao cannot come to my home. And Robert said, then I'm also not coming. You can stay with your daughter. That is what you call principle. Yes. Not many men can disagree with their fathers-in-law. Because normally we men, when we are going to marry, we are basically beggars. You know, you beg. In Angola here, you even bring poets to do that poetry. To beg in a rap. So, Robert overruled the veto. Eventually, it became a very lovely event. Now I'm even neighbors with that mosaic. And so, sometime in life, you should ask yourself, what will I think about this issue 20 years from now, 30 years from now? Some of the things you think are very important today may actually have no meaning 10 years from today. So try to project how things will be. There was a time I felt so sick. Robert stood in the gap. I was flown by a military helicopter from Gulu to Iteso. I was virtually lifeless with acute pneumonia. I could hardly breathe.